Hello friends, I'm Suruchi and today I'll be talking to you about taking change in your stride. Change is a very big word. Does it scare you? The minute I say change, do you inherently get this feeling of uneasiness? We're going to be talking about that, how to deal with it, what it really means, how good it is. So let me move on by taking you through this quote, which is talking about to improve is to change and to be perfect is to change often. See, we believe that if changes don't happen, our life will continue happily. So let's not get into that uneasy feeling. Let's enter this talk, and over the next 1 hour, let's open our mind and think that we're going to be talking about something really positive. Now, before I move into the whole analysis of change, how we have viewed it till today, what does change immediately signify to us? That change causes stress straight away. Okay, I've been in this job for 3 years, I'm very happy in Mumbai, and my family is settled, and I'm living in this nice building where I know my neighbors, and bang, there's a transfer. Do I immediately receive it very well? I've suddenly been transferred to Bangalore, and transfers are regular part of our day and age today. And organizations at the time when you join companies make you sign appointment letters which specifically have clauses saying that you are open to transferable positions. So tomorrow you cannot say that you have gone back on your contract with me. So change symbolizes stress to most people. What does change also symbolize? Failure. Someone may think, why did I get transferred to Bangalore? Was I not doing well in Mumbai? So that means the organization didn't like me in Mumbai, which is the financial capital. Maybe most of the head offices are in Mumbai, so they don't want me in the head office, so they are shunting me to Bangalore. He will not look at it as a change, he will look at it as shunting. So there is this big question mark. Did I fail at what I was doing, which is why I have been given something different? What else does it imply to us? Futility. Why do I say futility? Every time we're in a workplace, we are carrying out a certain set of responsibilities. We are dealing with, interacting with a certain set of, counterparties internally in the organization, externally. And, as time goes by, we get very comfortable with those processes. We get comfortable with knowing how this job is done every day. We get comfortable with what do I need from this person for me to complete this job, and what do I need from that person. So everything is very, smooth flowing, and the dynamics are all set. The kind of effort that I had to put in the first 1 week of fulfilling those responsibilities, it keeps diminishing, and now things happen with very little effort. So when suddenly people are thrown into a situation where they have to walk away from that situation, those people, those responsibilities, they feel a sense of, I wasted my 3 years. But people don't even think that far. The first response is, what a waste. What have I been doing? And that is very destructive. Again, when I say unwanted, it comes back to failure, comes back to futility. Oh, I wasn't doing this okay, they are trying to give me a subtle message, move on. So all these are very, very negative, instinctive and natural. I'm not saying that it is absolutely wrong for people to feel that way. We are human beings, we do get affected, we have our emotions, but we need to move beyond those. We need to tune ourselves to move beyond this fear of the unknown. Everything I knew till today was familiar to me. Now I'm moving into a realm which is unknown to me. And there is going to be some ghost pouncing on me. When children go into that tunnel, that gallery of horror, when they go into an amusement park, where everything is dark, and suddenly, from one corner, one puppet in a very, very, which is clothed or which is like, designed like a witch suddenly jumps out at you, or, a skeleton jumps out at you from somewhere. They treat workplace situations like that. So you can imagine it's very natural for a child to say, oh my God, what am I going into? What path am I entering? And what is going to jump out at me? But that fear of the unknown is what all adults, most adults who have not tuned themselves to deal with change, confront. And we want to get away from all these things. This slide is a very negative slide, but till we acknowledge that yes, we have a basic tendency to drift towards this till we are alert that yes, our natural and instinctive response is in this direction. We're not going to make those changes or accept those changes to be able to deal with change going forward. So I'm hoping that by the time we reach the end of this talk, this will be historical. But it's important at this point of time to understand this so that you can move forward.